There is a lot of education behind home beauty, and there are a plethora of resources both online on our website, on our YouTube, on all of our social media to give you that guidance. Also, our masterclass program, don't forget that. A part of our education is teaching you how you can use lifting techniques and sculpting techniques on your face to open up space, create dimension, and really give you a bit of lift to the skin. The reason why I created the Empowder Duette is to have two tones to ensure that we are basing it around the education of using a translucent in areas to open up dimension and create lift and sculpt, and using the tone powder everywhere else. Let me show you some techniques on how you can use this powder to create dimension and lift in your face, all by using the Powder Duette. So I have the puff here. It's a square shape to give me angles, which is really important. So you can either use 3 fingers to keep it tense, or I like to use 1 finger to give me a bit more of an angle inside the inner corner of my eye. For this situation, I'm going to show you how you can use the length of the actual puff to create a really nice sculpt along your jawline to give you beautiful lift. Using the translucent powder, I'm getting and sachaying the puff across it. From the bottom of your mouth up towards the corner of your ear, you're going to press the powder up. Can you see how this is what we call light baking? You don't have to do it this strong. I'm just showing you for camera purposes. Can you see how that's just giving me a stronger angle on my jawline? Really, really important. Using the translucent will allow that lift and that sculpt through the face. A really great technique. Once you've placed it, you can either leave it there or you can lightly brush off to give you this gorgeous light bake through your skin. So again, using the angles of the puff to come along the jawline to give you lift up through the jaw, to give me really nice pull up towards my ear. Then you can go again if you want to be liberal up this way, or you can pinch it to give you a smaller area if you happen to have a small face, and go up into the inner corner. You can just see how much that opens up the dimension, which is really great. Another trick, if you want to contour your nose, go in with the powder puff, and with the edge of it, you can go down the side and then pull it down. Can you see how that's created a really lovely straight line? And then you can just blend it away once it's baked or has been setting for a little bit. Another part as well is that you will sometimes get bleeding of your lip color. So this is great as a compact on the go because you can actually correct anywhere your lipstick, in my case, my lip liner has sort of moved down. I've been rubbing lots of different colors on my face, so it's moved and migrated down into this area. So get the translucent part of the powder and then the puff, and simply sculpt it in. And you can see that's bright in that area. So really great. This technique in itself is great for people with a downturned mouth. If you've been told you've got resting bitch face, firstly tell them to piss off, but then secondly, you can actually use techniques like that I did through the jawline, but even in the inner corner of the mouth can really help lift it up. So go in there and then you can just sculpt in that area to lift, brighten, and clean up the shape. Getting the translucent powder and popping it through the center of my forehead to not only mattify that area which gets quite sweaty, but also using the bright of the translucent to illuminate that area. If you have a smaller forehead, you can go up a bit further. If you have a big forehead like mine, you'd keep it closer to your brow bone. And so then you'll get the tonal powder to pop it everywhere else. You'd take it around the areas that you've contoured or in the areas that you haven't brightened and don't need to brighten. Or if you've been extra lazy like me, pop them together, mix them and swirl them, and then powder where you need to. And that's how creating shape and dimension on your face can be really, really beneficial, but easily done with our new Empowder Duette. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you next time.